Happy Friday, guys. Looking a little rough, but we are working from home currently on my lunch break, and I just got notification from Target that my order has arrived. I was a little bad and I ordered some shoes. Well, sandals, not shoes. There are shoes, but sandals, not like, you know, heels or anything. And I just want to unbox with you guys and show you what I got. Here is my order. I got these flats because I wanted some like white flats, being that I'm in my bridal era. I just wanted to have something that I could just slip on. I saw my sister-in-law had these but in black and I just loved them, so I was like, let me go ahead and order it. I do see a little scuff mark here, maybe I can clean that. I got those, and then I also got them in black. I think these are kind of like that Hermes type of look, but I just thought they were super cute and super casual. If I want to just throw on shoes, like I have a couple of slides that I either need to get rid of or donate because they are pretty old. And then I got one more that I'm really excited for. It's in this little box here, and they looked so cute online. They are a lace print type of sandal. I thought those were so cute. I wasn't sure about them, so I decided to just get it to try it on. They feel very comfortable, but they're very like slippery. Okay, it looks like the back does kind of have like that cloth like material, so I feel like that's what's making it, like the fabric making it slippery. So I don't know if I'll keep these. I just wanted to get them to see if I like it. These actually have like the rubber sole, but I like that it actually has a rubber sole, so you can actually use them for walking and whatnot all day, going to shopping, going to TJ Maxx. I do like these a lot. I really do. I got them on clearance, so I got really lucky. I couldn't find them in store any longer, but I was able to get them in clearance, so that was nice. They were originally 20. I think I got them for 12. I think these are gonna have to go back because although they're cute, they just like easily slide. I actually really love these. I'm definitely gonna keep the white and the black. I absolutely love them.
I'm hungry.
Let's have some empanadas. Yeah, it's really hot. Today we're celebrating this guy because why are we celebrating you?
I got more money.
He got a new job, so we are excited for his new adventure, right?
Yes.
Bon appetit! Good morning, guys. Happy Memorial Day. You probably won't see this vlog for like a little bit because time just flies by so fast, and like I get so behind on like what I'm doing. But anyways, I'm waiting for my fiance. We're gonna go look at potential wedding suits for him, and we're gonna go to the mall, which I haven't been to in quite some time, but that's what we're doing on this holiday and just having a chill day. There he is. Happy Veterans Day.
Memorial Day.
Why am I saying Veterans Day?
I have no idea.
Well, it's still kind of like,
we're honoring those who fall.
yes, the same concept. So let's go. We've now made it to lunch, and we're at California Pizza Kitchen.
Don't ever get the 7-inch pizza. It's too small.
We ordered a combo for lunch, and this one is not very happy with how big the pizza is, but we'll see. We'll see what we end up with. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday. Woohoo! I always love a Wednesday when it's been a shorter week because Monday was a holiday. It was I keep saying Veterans Day. It was Memorial Day, and it was really nice to have that day off. And so today feels like a Tuesday, but it's actually Wednesday, so I always love when that happens. But anyways, last night I actually sat while I was watching, I like the show Gossip Girl, like the original Gossip Girl, not like the newer version. I don't like the newer version. I've been rewatching the show, and I've watched it a couple times because I don't know, I just like that show. Anywho, I think I like the fashion. I like it's, you know, in New York City. Like I like that part of the show. And so while I sat there, I kept thinking about the florist, and I'm like, oh, I need to come up with like, you know, my little like design just so I can give it to the florist to say like, hey, like this is what I'm looking for and this is what I want my wedding to look like. So I was doing that last night, and I feel like I got a good like layout or a good design, like based on like my pictures that I've saved. I don't have a Pinterest, and I haven't created a Pinterest for my wedding, although people are like, why don't you have one? I just don't have one. But I do save a lot of images and things that I put like save in my Instagram, save on my TikTok. So I just take screenshots, or I'll save pictures in my phone, and I have created a like wedding album, like a weddings. I have like wedding dresses and wedding stuff. So, you know, one of them will be, and I've actually had those for quite some time. And so I've had those for actually kind of like, well, the wedding dresses one, I've had that album, I've had it for like way before I even got engaged. I think maybe even before I met my fiance, to be honest, because I've saved a bunch of stuff like throughout the years and things. And then I have a wedding stuff album just for like when I see something and I really like it, I'll take a screenshot or a picture of it and then I'll save it in there. That way I can always reference it. So I was going through like my Instagram saves, like I've created so many categories on Instagram, and so one of them is like wedding, and so I just go in there and I like take screenshots. I was doing that. I was just grabbing all the things that I was liking to put, like, I guess it would be technically what a Pinterest board is supposed to look like. I've just never created a Pinterest board. And then like I have this app called Notably, and I can put pictures on there, and I'm like drawing arrows, circling things, putting notes to create, I guess, like a vision board essentially, I guess. I don't know. But I'm gonna see if I can turn it into a PDF. That way I can send it to the lady who's going to be my florist, and then also so she can give me a quote. And I hope it's not like, of course, like I don't want it to look like, I don't want the same flowers and things in the photos, and she knows like I'm trying to save the most money, so I'm like, wherever we can save but to kind of get somewhat of this look is what I'm looking for. And I have already kind of had a conversation with her like when I first found her, but I was telling my fiance I would love to like go see her, and like I want to like go there with my my maid of honor, because so the florist, the actual florist, she mostly only speaks Spanish, and of course like I don't speak Spanish, so I want to take one of my girls with me so we can like go through it and like she can have that conversation and translate for me, just so I can, I don't know, I just want to be able to say like, hey, like here's what I'm looking at and this is what I'm thinking, and I know like these are not going to be the flowers I use, or just like, I don't know, just want to like verbally get it out, and just so she understands and like really, you know, gets what I'm looking for. So yes, so I went through and I put notes on like the reception, like how many tables I have, like how much I'll need, like how many tables, how wide, how long the tables are, so she gets an idea of how many flowers I'll need for the tables. I also put pictures of for the ceremony, like how many rows of chairs I'm thinking of having, and what I want at the ends of the chairs, what I want for like, you know, the front where we're gonna be standing, like my design for that. I also put together like what certain little details for the ceremony, and then what I would like my bouquet to look like, what I would like the girls' bouquet to look like, and how many of them there are, how many groomsmen for the corsages, and like parents and like their corsage or whatever. Like I put a bunch of detail, all that stuff, so I have like a couple pages of like my design with some pictures and inspiration type things. So I'm super excited about that. I had been needing to do that, but I just haven't done it, and I was like, you know what, let me just get it together, because I need to get with the florist like soon. I mean, I still have, you know, time, but I just want to get it out there, because she also told me like it's good to get it out there so she can place her orders, because it's good to order before like a big event or a big holiday that people usually get flowers for. Like Mother's Day was a big one, like, you know, everyone's buying flowers. So that was a little tip that she gave me, like don't like book anything before a big holiday, because then the flowers are going to be more expensive. So that was nice of her to share that, because we definitely are trying to save money where we can save it, because there's just so many parts to a wedding and so many things. I just told my boyfriend, or my fiance, that I should be a project manager, because this has been like a lot of work. But I am just trying to like slowly do things so I don't get so overwhelmed or stressed. I kind of like just, I want to take my time, that way, you know, I also get what I'm hoping and looking for. All right, I had to bring you guys down because the sun was like literally right in my face where I parked, but I've actually got to get going and we'll chat later. So it's been like many hours later, 8 hours or so later, I don't even know. Finally out of work. I am so sleepy, tired, sleepy. Oh my gosh. Excuse me, but I'm just so exhausted, and I am gonna go meet my friend to see if we can figure out my plate situation with the pottery thing, and fingers crossed they will comp me for it, either refund me or giving me a voucher to come back another day or something. But I'm hoping that is the outcome, because I wanted my plate because I wanted to actually take it to the wedding. I made it more of like a wedding thing, so that's annoying. But I'm so sleepy. I'm just ready to get out of here, get there, and get home and take a nap. I've got to take a nap. I wanted to work out. Like, I wanted to make today a workout day, but I have to sleep. Like, I have to take a nap. I'm so sleepy right now. So sleepy.
More better.
This is it. Happy Wednesday, guys. I have some major exciting news that I am so excited about. You would have seen probably like 2 vlogs or so ago, I talked about my Canon G7X being broken, that I broke it, and I even did a short on that, and I was so devastated because it's like my favorite camera. I've had it for so many years, and I was so like upset that I couldn't just go online and just buy another one because social media made it popular. So I was watching, or I got fed so many TikTok that were like, oh, go to bnh.com and call their customer service and do like a pre-order, or, you know, an order of some sort. See if they'll let you do an order. You might be waitlisted or whatnot, but if you get your name in there, then potentially when they get another batch, you would. Sorry, I had a phone call. So I was saying that people kept saying to do that, so I was like, let me give it a shot and give it a try. And so I called and they were able to do it, but my brother, actually, he's a photographer, so he has like their credit card, and like they have like a program where like if you have their credit card, they'll give you like 0% for like X amount of time or whatever. They were like, we can use his card. So I was like, just let me have him call back. So they gave me a code or whatever, so I gave it to him. So just like 3 or 4 days ago, this past weekend, like a couple days ago, he told me, oh, I ordered it. I was like, great. And then when I looked at the confirmation stuff on the email, it said expected by June 10th or whatever, and I was like, June 10th? That's like in 3 or 4 days. No way. Like that's kind of crazy. Or expected ship date is what it said. Expected ship date of June 10th. And sure enough, June 10th came, and I went online. There was now a tracking number available, and it's being delivered tomorrow. I am in shock that it happened within a week of placing the order, and I'm getting the camera. I am so excited. I'm getting the Canon G7X Mark III. I had the 2, which is the one that I broke. Mark III is basically the same camera. I think the only difference is that you can plug in a microphone like via the jack input. So that's the only difference. And I had the 2, so I'm like, why not get the 3? It's almost same price. Like, there's dollars off the price. And so I'm like, let me just do that. So I am just so excited. That's my favorite camera. I love that camera. And hopefully I'll have this for the next like 10 years or so. Hopefully they're still made as good as they were back in 2018 or 16 when I got the camera. I can't remember what year it was, but hopefully it's still as good. And the other the other pro to this is that I do know how to take it apart now. I've taken apart the Canon G7X Mark II 3 times, all the way from all the tiny screws all the way to the lens, to the very last piece of the lens. So I'm pretty confident that I could fix my camera. I did get warranty just in case. In the future, like way in the future, I think I can fix it. Anyways, that's all. Just wanted to give you that quick update, and I'm super excited. I'll show you guys